Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org. Coming to you this Wednesday morning, January 20th. We're looking at the SPY ETF market profile here on Window Trader. And after yesterday afternoon, as buyers kept piling in, as I said, the market was getting long. We said, depending on the overnight and where we are this morning, whether they're going to start getting paid or whether they give it up. Well, right now, with 75 minutes to go prior to the opening, anybody who bought all afternoon is pretty happy as we are looking to gap higher, close to the POC from the 14th, and attempt to not only get to the all-time high, but also come out of an inside week to the upside. Let's look at the other indices. Russell was 10 wide. Right now they are in balance, in value from yesterday. And then the triple Qs. Now, what's interesting about the triple Qs is the third time that the NASDAQ composite had hit its all-time high days prior to both the NQ and triple Qs going to their high. It's been a pretty good guide. If you went long, eventually they caught up. And once again, here's the all-time high in the triple Qs from the 8th. We are literally right on top of it this morning as they look to gap higher by over almost $2.50. That's been a pretty good thing. That's the third time now where the triple Qs have been below where the composite hit its all-time high by a decent amount, only to get it in the following days. So as far as us, let's go over destinations and a game plan. So the upside right now, since we have 75 minutes to go, yesterday's high was 379.23. I'll use it on both sides of the equation. 379.23 was yesterday's high. Then we had the single prints. Remember, this is a very, very important and visual area from the 14th. The single prints and G's low where change took place. So if you get up here and get accepted, you should easily get to that 10 wide POC and then test the top of the inside week. So 379.56, 67, those are the single prints. Then we have 380.48, which is 10 wide from the 14th. The afternoon rally high, 380.76. And then the weekly high of 381.13. And then 381.49, the monthly high, all-time high. And 381.96, the overnight all-time high. For the downside, and right now our pre-market high is 380.35. So right below where that POC is from the 14th. For the downside, we'll use yesterday's high of 379.23. Then below that, we have 378.83, which was our afternoon pullback low in K yesterday. Overnight low of 378.39, and yesterday's low of 376.75. So game plan for this morning. Well, in the next 75 minutes, if we gap higher by approximately $1 or less, I'll look to take a call play. Take a call play against yesterday's high. Gap fills, out of the play, and reassess because you'd be back inside value. If the gap doesn't hold, then our destinations would be the overnight high, the 10 wide POC, and then the weekly high. And if you come out of that, it would be an inside week up. That's a call play. On the flip side, if we open and drive straight up, see if I take a quick put play against the weekly high to see if they defend it the first time so we don't have an inside week up right away. Any acceptance above there, I'd be out of that. So that would be just a quick put play to see if we back off the first time. Or also, possibly, depending on where we open in the next 75 minutes, a quick put play against both the overnight high and the 10 wide POC. They might front run both of those the first time. So those are two early plays. Remember, market's totally long from yesterday afternoon and now the overnight and pre-market. So we'll see if we get that inventory adjustment. And then on the charts, weekly. This is the important one. Inside week. If we come out of it, you go with it, you monitor it for continuation or just as importantly, lack of. So we'll see if we're going to get above that 381.13 weekly high. If you do and get acceptance, we should get a new all-time high. And then on the daily, we had a 2-day balance. We're looking at gap higher today. I would, if that happens, and especially if we stay above yesterday's high, the daily would be back basically to up or inside a much larger balance. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.